You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Trending news. Anglican Bishop blasts Mbaka, warn him to face his ministry. The Bishop of Anglican Church have rejected the Supreme Court judgment on the 2019 Imo State governorship poll, which sacked Emeka Ihedioha of People's Democratic Party (PDP) and replaced him with Hope Uzodinma of All Progressive Congress (APC) and called for the reversal of the judgment. Describing the Supreme Court judgment on Imo as wicked and corrupt, the bishops warned that failure to reverse the decision could attract the wrath of God on the Supreme Court justices. Consequently, the clerics called for the immediate resignation of Justice Tanko Muhammad as the Chief Justice of Nigeria, saying he is not qualified to head the national judiciary. The Anglican bishop, who spoke through the Archbishop of Enugu Province, Dr. Emmanuel Chukwuma, described the judgment as kangaroo and unacceptable to the people of Imo State. Bishop Chukwuma, while briefing journalists yesterday in Enugu, said, "I am speaking the minds of most of the bishops of the Anglican Church, that we are very much discontented and very much in disagreement with the kangaroo judgment of the Supreme Court on what has happened in Imo State. We sincerely feel disappointed with the Chief Justice of Nigeria, who has not got his facts correct, and we feel that that judgment is wicked and corrupt. We also feel that the conclusion of the last judgment of yesterday, Monday, was as a result of fear of what will happen in Nigeria because of the reaction to their judgment on Imo State, and so they quickly made orders to say pass, pass. They have a hidden agenda. And so we are calling on the Supreme Court to reverse their judgment on Imo State before they will see the wrath of God. There is no way in Imo State people could have voted for APC with the bad government of Okorocha, for which in the House of Assembly, APC has no single seat during the election. Hope Uzodinma is my friend. I am not against him, but I am against the Supreme Court. Justices who mutilated the result, judging the case on the total vote that were more than accredited votes, which is absolutely incongruous and very much antithetical to democratic spirit. It is therefore our prayer that Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) should also be up and doing in their declaration of results and be able to defend whatever they declare in the sight of the Supreme Court. In fact, we are calling on the resignation of the Chief Justice of Nigeria. He should go. He is not a lawyer. He is a Sharia court man. He is not a learned man. We are calling for his resignation with immediate effect. With him now, he has really shown Nigerians that General Buhari, I call him General because he is doing what he is called to do, had an agenda to remove Onogen, to perpetrate what is happening now, which is capable of causing another civil war in Nigeria after 50 years. We also pray that Father Mbaka should desist from his distortive prophecy and face his ministry. We call on the Catholic Church to call him to order. He is politicizing his ministry too much and commercializing his ministry, and that is dangerous to the ministry of the church, and this we totally condemn. The bishop also condemned the killing of Christians Association of Nigeria (CAN) chairman in Adamawa State and called on the federal government to assure Christians in the north and church leaders that they are safe by providing proper security. They also called for the termination of the appointment of the service chief, who have overstayed and are now irrelevant. They should stop deceiving Nigerians that Boko Haram has been defeated, which is not true with what is happening. A lot of money has been spent on the military fighting in the north, and the result has been very much negative, and so we say enough is enough to avoid another civil war in Nigeria. Because the way things are going, Nigeria is not on a state, and it will come to a time when all of us will now cause a revolution in Nigeria to make sure we have good governance and security if we don't take time. But let me warn the present government that we cannot continue this way. Things are getting too tough and hard for people, but it seems Buhari and his government are getting insensitive to the affairs of Nigeria. And if they fail to do something this new year, they should expect God's intervention that will be very much disastrous. Nigeria deserves better government, and let there be proper and sincere implementation of the budget in this fiscal year. Security must be assured, life must be made easy, and essential amenities must be provided. Otherwise, the budgeting trillion becomes useless. I call on church leaders in Nigeria to stand up and beef up their prayers, for the battle we are going to fight now is going to be a spiritual one, and God is going to help us to overcome. I call on all Christians to intensify their prayers to this battle and pray that God will deliver Nigeria in this decade that has just started. But we want to say, let there be no more slaughtering or execution of any church leader in Nigeria. Otherwise, all Christians will react, and that would be very bad for this present government, which we feel has not treated Nigerians properly. We feel very sad, disappointed, and we feel a lot should be done by the security agencies to nab these people who killed that man, or else we will pass a vote of no confidence on our security people. Particularly those who are handling Boko Haram, and Nigeria government should not be deceiving us that Boko Haram has been defeated. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, what do you have to say concerning this news? Please don't forget, your comments are of great importance. You can hear it straight from the Bishop of Anglican Church, directly to the Nigerian government, and also to Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. I think the man is trying to be neutral and focus. So it's not left to whosoever that want to hear. I don't think is what he has said to the Reverend Father is wrong. He's actually trying to caution him and bring him to all, call him to order. He's trying to remind him of his promise he made, which is total devotion to God, and put aside every other business. So please, your comments are of great importance and can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of changes. Don't forget to leave them behind. Always remember to click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.